For years, everyone believed the social media story was over. Too many platforms, too much competition. It was a classic red ocean, a bloody fight for the same users and the same attention. Then, a Chinese app came along and proved everyone wrong. This is the story of how TikTok didn't just compete harder in social media, it fundamentally changed what social media was. Before TikTok, platforms like Instagram and Snapchat were locked in the same battle. They were fighting over the same users, the same creators, and the same features. Stories, likes, followers. It was all about incremental improvements. Everyone was competing on the exact same dimensions, trying to steal a slice of the same pie. This is a textbook red ocean. The entire competition was focused on stealing market share, not on creating any new value. At the very core of every platform was a single powerful assumption: content only matters if it comes from people you already know. The social graph, your network of friends and family, ruled everything. But that assumption created a massive bottleneck. It limited growth and stifled creativity. If you didn't have followers, you didn't have a voice. If you weren't already famous, you were destined to stay invisible. It was a closed system. TikTok approached this saturated market with a completely different mindset. Instead of asking how to win the social network war, it asked a much better question: what if the social graph didn't matter at all? This is the heart of Blue Ocean strategy. Don't compete where everyone else is fighting. Instead, redefine the game. Let's walk through how TikTok did this using the 4 actions framework: eliminate, reduce, raise, and create. First, eliminate. TikTok completely eliminated the need for friends or followers to see content. Think about that. On platforms like Instagram, your reach is tied to your network. But on TikTok, your very first video can reach millions of people. Distribution isn't earned socially. It's earned algorithmically. This single move shattered the social hierarchy that had defined every platform before it. Suddenly, you didn't need a following to have a voice. Second, reduce. TikTok drastically reduced the standard video length, starting with just 15 seconds. This wasn't about our shrinking attention spans. It was a brilliant strategic move. Shorter videos lowered the cost of creation for producers and lowered the cost of consumption for viewers. There's no major commitment and no significant production barrier. This low-friction environment invited mass participation, making it easy for anyone to jump in. Third, raise. While it reduced video length, TikTok dramatically raised the quality and accessibility of its creator tools. Powerful editing features, a massive library of trending music, and augmented reality effects were all built directly into the app. You no longer needed professional editing software or technical skills to make something compelling. All you needed was an idea. By doing this, TikTok turned millions of its users into creators by design, not by pre-existing talent. And finally, the most important step: create. TikTok created the For You page. This is the real breakthrough, the engine of its entire model. It's a discovery feed driven purely by your interests, not your social connections. It's an interest graph, not a social graph. The algorithm learns what you watch, what you skip, what you rewatch, and what you share. It doesn't care who you know. It only cares about what you enjoy. Even Facebook, the original social network, was built on relationships. TikTok was built on relevance. It connects attention, not people. And that's a fundamentally different business. By taking these 4 actions, TikTok escaped the competition entirely. It wasn't trying to be a better social network. It became something else entirely: an entertainment platform. It unlocked a massive group of non-users, people who didn't want to post about their lives, didn't want the pressure of gaining followers, and didn't want the social anxiety that came with older platforms. That is the definition of a blue ocean: creating new value, unlocking new demand, and making the competition irrelevant. So here's the strategic takeaway for you. Creating a blue ocean doesn't come from outspending your competitors. It comes from questioning the core assumptions of your industry. Ask yourself these 4 questions. What does my industry force customers to accept as a given? What can I eliminate? What can I reduce? And what can I raise or create that no one else is offering? True strategy isn't about beating your rivals, it's about making them irrelevant. If you want to understand how real strategy creates uncontested market space and transforms industries, subscribe to Market Logic. Thanks for watching.